So welcome back everyone, my name is Echo and I hope you're having a great day. Today, in this video, I'm here to keep you all updated with the next Pixel Gun 3D update, which is highly likely coming next week. So over the past couple of days, Pixel Gun 3D have been posting teasers on their Twitter, their Facebook, their Instagram, and their Discord page. This is all linked to a couple of changes that will be happening in this next update. So let's start from the beginning. Going back to 2 weeks ago, the Pixel Gun developers gave me and a couple of other YouTubers some letters to feature inside of our videos. Now, the actual overall spelling of that spelled, I think it was Desert Hills. You guys decrypted it and that's what it was, and everyone was like, okay, so now what? So this update is going to have some form of Desert Hills. Now, before we get into that, I have seen a couple other YouTubers touch on this new update subject, and they've been calling it the Arabian update. Now, I don't think it's going to be called the Arabian update. There could be parts that are linked to Arabia. However, I think this is going to be the Egyptian Mythology update, and I will explain it throughout today's video. The first thing I want to focus on is this. The developer, Why Are You Russian, mentioned everyone saying, hey fellas, there isn't gonna be a level 70, and posted this picture. So in the past, of course, Pixel Gun was like level 50, then 55, then 60. Now it's currently 65. The big question is, were the developers ever planning on increasing the level to 70? Now, it was quite painful for a very long time because actually ranking up in Pixel Gun 3D from level 60 to 65 was never ever beneficial. However, I don't remember too many people talking about this subject recently, so I'm a little bit concerned as to why they've mentioned this in regards to the next update. Besides that, they've said that there isn't currently going to be a level 70 in Pixel Gun 3D, so at this moment, we do not need to panic. So let's get into the main teaser in today's video. Why are you Russian? At everyone, we found this ancient map at an excavation site. Who knows what dangers lie in wait for us along the journey, and posted a picture. So this is the picture that we have been given. Let's do a little bit of a breakdown and understanding. I'm not gonna lie, when I first seen this on the Pixel Gun Discord, I was like, is this linked to a new campaign map? I would love to see a brand new campaign map, but I don't think it's linked to that. So the first clue that we were actually given was from the developer, Why Are You Russian? He was talking about excavation sites. Now, they are constantly excavating Egypt and constantly finding new tombs and new things related to ancient Egypt. We do have this dotted line going through the middle, and at the end of it is an X. We know that X marks the spot. On the bottom of this, we also have these desert sands, the desert hills, which I talked about at the start of the video. The developers gave some YouTubers some letters, and the overall spelling was desert sands. On the right hand of that, we have like a tornado going on. I'm not 100% sure what that is going to be related to, so I do apologize. And above that, we kind of have some kind of castle. Is it a tomb? It can't be a pyramid because it doesn't look like a pyramid. But of course, in ancient Egypt, mummies were buried in these huge tombs. If there was someone special, they had an absolutely fantastic tomb. But let's get into 3 main important things linked to ancient Egypt. The first thing, what is it written on? Well, that is not actually paper. That is in fact called papyrus. And it kind of looks like this. Here's an example of what it used to look like back in the day. Now, papyrus is pretty much what we call today paper. According to Google, it says papyrus, from which we get the modern word paper, is a writing material made from the papyrus plant, a reed which grows in the marshy areas around the River Nile. Papyrus was used as a writing material as early as 3000 BC in ancient Egypt, and continued to be used to some extent around 1100 AD. So that was the first indication to me that it was in fact linked to ancient Egypt. Maybe my Arabian mythology and understanding's incredibly rusty. I don't really know too much about the Arabian history, but I know a little bit about ancient Egypt because I've seen a lot of programs on it. The next thing we're going to focus on is the sun. Well, it's not just a sun, it's actually an eye, and that eye is known as the Eye of Horus. Now, the developers literally found this picture on Google and they copied it and they're putting it inside of their game. But let me explain what this is, and straight away I knew exactly what it was linked to. But it says here on Google, Eye of Horus, a symbol of protection. According to Egyptian mythology, Horus lost his left eye in a struggle with Seth. The eye was magically restored by Hathor, and this restoration came to symbolize the process of making whole and healing. For this reason, the symbol was often used in amulets. So throughout ancient Egypt, this eye is incredibly special. You've probably seen it quite a few times if you've done any history lessons about Egypt or ancient Egypt. It's basically an amulet. But let's get into the biggest giveaway, the beetle. This is no ordinary beetle. This beetle goes by the name of a scarab beetle. Now, if you've ever seen the movie The Mummy, you know those beetles that are constantly in the Mummy movies? One goes into his head and he kind of eats it. A little bit extreme, but the scarab beetles were very precious back a long time ago to the ancient Egyptians. And this is what it kind of would look like. Here's a picture I found on Google, and here's a little bit of an understanding behind it. The scarab beetle was one of the most popular amulets in ancient Egypt because the insect was a symbol of the sun god Re or Rai, I'm not sure. During the middle of the New Kingdoms, they often were used as seals as well as amulets. So we're kind of getting a little bit of a theme going on here. The eye, it's an amulet. The beetle, it's an amulet. Now, I could be completely wrong, and this could just be a little bit of a distraction from Pixel Gun 3D. We're going to have two amulets. Now, are these going to be weapons that we can use? It wouldn't surprise me. Or are they going to be like gadgets? We don't often see many gadgets in Pixel Gun 3D. The beetle looks a little bit more than just a weapon. But I really do hope that breakdown and understanding explains why I strongly believe it's ancient Egypt and nothing related to Arabia. And I'm actually quite excited about this because I love the whole history and understanding of ancient Egypt. So the final thing I have to share with you in today's video, coming from Why Are You Russian? At everyone, we are happy to announce something that you'll see in the upcoming update. The new lobby, as you see, it's going to be much more minimalistic and convenient, and you'll have an opportunity to check it out really soon. What do you think about the new interface? Tell us in #general. And then they posted this picture. So I did see a couple of people complaining because their muscle memory is going to be messed up, but honestly, I actually think this is a much better idea. The only thing is, hopefully they've done a bunch of testing on small devices and bigger devices. Some people play on phones, some people play on tablets. But as you can see, they haven't moved like the profile and the player settings, so that's pretty good. They haven't moved the location of your coins or gems, so that's pretty good. Everything seems to be on the left-hand side. You've got like the starter pack, then you've got the event sets, then you've got the lottery, the store, and the armory. I'm glad that they haven't necessarily moved the armory. Your clans are at the bottom. It's a better symbol. You've got competition at the bottom, and you've got your tasks. You've also got the battle pass and then play. I think you can see the background lobby a lot better. So personally, I think this is a much better change. Just hopefully they're not going to keep changing it because like I said, some people don't like change. I don't mind it, but I think it looks pretty cool. So that is all the information I have for you in today's video. It wouldn't surprise me over the next couple of days that we see a couple more teasers. If you would like to see another breakdown video, please be sure to let me know in the comment section. And more importantly, leave a like. Let me know your opinions on this update. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.